What are the important tips to successfully complete your record suspension application in Canada? That's what I'm going to cover in this video. And stick around to the end of the video where I will tell you how to get a free, proven checklist that will help you complete a successful record suspension application. I'm Dan Joffe, Pardon and U.S. Waiver lawyer at NextLaw. We are Canada's only law firm dedicated to pardons and U.S. waivers. Let's get started. Every year, the Parole Board returns or rejects a huge number of record suspensions in Canada because of mistakes and missing or incomplete information. Mistakes will cost you time and, in some cases, rejection. Ultimately, your life will be on hold. The good news is that this problem is avoidable. Now, the key to getting your pardon is to submit a properly prepared record suspension application. By far, the hardest part of the record suspension application in Canada is to properly answer the Measurable Benefit Sustained Rehabilitation Form. There are 3 questions in this form, and you need to answer those questions in a way that will get your record suspension approved by the Parole Board of Canada. Here are the 3 questions in the record suspension application. Question number 1, clearly indicate how a record suspension would provide you with a measurable benefit and how it would sustain your rehabilitation into society as a law-abiding citizen. Question number 2, describe all the positive changes you have already made to improve your situation since your conviction. And question number 3, describe the circumstances and how and why each of the offenses was committed. In other words, describe the who, what, when, where, and how. Here are tips to properly answer those 3 questions. Tip number 1, don't challenge your conviction. The purpose of a record suspension in Canada is to give you a new opportunity in life by removing the roadblocks associated with your criminal record. When you challenge the validity of your conviction, what you are doing is challenging one of the core principles of a pardon, which is accepting responsibility for your conviction. If you believe you were wrongly convicted, the record suspension application is not the place to challenge your conviction. Do not dispute your charge in your record suspension application. Make sure your answers show that you accept responsibility for your conviction. Tip number 2, don't say you can't remember. By the time you prepare your record suspension application in Canada, many years will have passed since your conviction. Your memory about the specifics of your conviction may have faded over time. And what aggravates the memory problem is the fact that you may not want to relive what was undoubtedly a very difficult time in your life. But you don't have a choice. To properly answer the Measurable Benefit Sustained Rehabilitation Form, you have to refresh your memory in order to accurately recall the who, what, when, where, and how regarding your conviction. Saying you can't remember will lead to rejection. Tip number 3, write answers with depth. To properly prepare a successful record suspension application in Canada, you need to provide depth to your answers. In other words, you need to write and elaborate in a way which will convey to the Parole Board of Canada meaningful answers to the Measurable Benefit Sustained Rehabilitation Form questions. Take your time. Write multiple drafts. And when reading your answers, ask yourself, are you truly providing the very best in-depth answer possible? If not, then do another rewrite. There is a lot at stake with your answers, so take the time to get them right. Finally, we have created a checklist of practical tips that will help you prepare a successful record suspension application. We call this our Pardon Success Checklist. We put this checklist together from what we have learned about preparing a successful record suspension application in Canada. It has more than 25 points that you need to follow. It's free, and I've included details about how to get our Pardon Success Checklist in the description of this video. Now, if you need help with answering your Measurable Benefits Sustained Rehabilitation Form, or if you have questions about your record suspension application in Canada, reach out. Let's have a free phone call. We are Canada's only law firm dedicated to Pardons U.S. waivers. Our law firm will prepare your record suspension application correctly so you can rest easy. Click on the link below to schedule a free, no obligation call.